Hey, now let's look at the Poly Bevel tool. So, what's the Poly Bevel tool? Let's create a cube. Oh no, let's create a cube. All right. Press 5 to shade it. Actually, we can use the Poly Bevel tool on three things. We can use it on the edge. We can use it on the face, on the face. Pardon my accent. We can use it on the face, and we can use it on vertices. So let's build our little cube here and polycube and increase our segments to our magic number 3. Yeah, now bring that close. Light them up pretty good. So what are we doing? Yeah, so if we actually go into our face, we'll start with our face mode. Okay, if we go into our face, click on that face, all right, then go into edit mode, then bevel. Okay, if we bevel our face, see that? If we bevel our face, that's how it looks. Okay, maybe increasing the segment wasn't a very good idea, so let's go back to let's delete this. Let's build that and that. Yep. So if we click on the face, bevel, it gives us an option to let's go to yeah, we've beveled our object. So you can play with a lot of things here. We can play with the offset, this thing here. This is pretty much how much of it is beveled. Okay, so we can increase. Okay, I'm gonna try again. I don't know what's wrong with my mouse. It's working, but it's not working. I don't know if that makes sense. Okay, it's working. The middle button is working, but it's not increasing the offset. So anyway, we increase it to maybe 1. See that? See that? So we'll take it back to 0.5. Okay. We'll take this back to 0.5. And we can also increase the roundness. Now pay attention to this. If we can increase it to 1, the roundness to 1, nothing happens. Alright? Take it back to 0.5. Take it back to 0.5. The roundness does not work unless we increase the segments. So let's increase the segments to 6. Alright? 6. Now we're talking. Now you see the roundness. So if we increase this one to 1, you can see something, you know? Take back to 0.5. So this is how it is to bevel the face of an object. All right. So another thing that we can use the bevel tool is actually the edge. So let's go back into the edge. Click on that edge. Click on that edge left to actually bevel the whole edge to the top. Okay. So let me just put this perspective. Subdivision 2. Jeez, it's weird. So anyway, you get the idea. So if we try to click on edge, then bevel, okay, bevel the edge. I was trying to experiment there, but anyway, if we try to bevel the edge, We can increase the segments to 6 again. That just increases the definition. Offset to, let's say, 1. See the way this works. Now it's all round and stuff, so you get the idea. So if we tried to bevel the whole edge, yep, that's pretty cool. Roundness to whatever, 1, then 6 segments. So you see how that's working out now. Now you can see something. Okay, see? It's like the whole thing is all rounded. You know? So yeah, that's a cool tool that we've got in Maya. So the other thing that we can use we can use on the, okay, before I go there, you can also access the options, the offset tools, all those other stuff from the attributes editor. So you can go into Poly Bevel. You can actually change the offset from here. You can see the graphical representation on here at the bottom. You can see the graphical representation of our bevel. No offset, more offset. So you can increase the offset until 1, from half to 1. So you can increase it to that. You can increase the segments as well, or reduce the segments. So the more segments you put, the smoother the object. You can also increase the smoothness. See? So if we increase the segments and reduce the smoothness, you get the idea. So you've got all these other options. So play with that and see how that works out for you. So if we don't save, if we actually build another cube and increase the segments, shade this bad boy, and go into our vertex mode, we can actually bevel, and we can bevel this vertex. Let's say we want to bevel this corner, okay? Want to bevel this corner. We can click on the vertex and actually bevel that vertex, okay? And again, you can go into the attributes editor and play around with the smoothness and all that extra stuff. You know, you can play around with the smoothness. You can play around with the edges, offset. So you get the idea, you know what I mean? So yeah. And another place that you can find the options, the offset and stuff like that, is by going to Bevel. Click on this box on here. If you click on the box, you have all the sort of all the width of the object you're going to bevel. You know, so yeah, you can have all the access in here. So that's pretty much it. And but you have to set them before you actually bevel. So I actually can work in the attributes editor, because that shows, you know, that I can either, because my mouse isn't working properly, so I'd rather work in the attributes editor. That way I can actually do the offset and all the stuff in here while being able to see in the viewport. But if your mouse is working properly, I would recommend you work from the attributes editor, because all you can do is to click on the offset and, you know, like change the offset and change the roundness from there. But I don't know, my mouse isn't working properly, so yeah, it works good. The middle button works, but it just doesn't work with the channel box, you know. So yeah, I hope you've learned something. Advance to the next tutorial and learn a few more things. Thanks. Bye.